Hey guys, and welcome on back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. Today's video, I am super excited because I am bringing you guys another cash envelope stuffing, but this is going to be for my third paycheck, which I do not get often, and that is because it is a magic month. So if you are interested in seeing how I'm going to budget my money with this extra paycheck, just keep on watching. Alright, so as I said, this is a month where I get paid 3 times, as we can see, and this last paycheck, I consider it an extra paycheck and I just cover my necessary bills. But really, I have a lot of leftover money that I can use and budget to do what I want with. But if you are new here, I would like to welcome you to the channel, say hello, and let you know what we do here. So on this channel, I am documenting my debt-free journey, and I am showcasing me getting a handle on my finances. I am 24 years old and I wanted to gain control of my finances, so I discovered the budget community, the cash envelope system, and it has just completely changed my life. So I decided to document it and hopefully help others along the way. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, something you are interested in, please do not forget to go down below, hit that subscribe button, join the family, because I would love to have you. But now that we know what we are doing, let's get into budgeting out this paycheck. So as I said, we are working with paycheck number 3, and I went ahead and wrote down all of my categories. So all we have to do is fill out the amounts. If you are interested in any of the budget sheets that I have been using on my channel, I do have an Etsy shop where you can download these digital sheets right at your house and use them. The link for that is always left down in the description. And also, if you have any questions about what a magic month is or what a third paycheck is, I did do a video a while back kind of explaining how you can utilize this paycheck and turn it into extra income. I'll link it up in the cards above and you can check that out if you want a little bit more detail about it. But for today, I'm just going to budget it out and put the cash within my envelopes. So looking at paycheck number 3, and if we focus on the expense column, within my expenses, the first thing that I have listed is PSE&G, and this is my gas and electric. This will be due on February 1st. That's when I like to pay it, and I did get the amount for it. So for this month, I was charged $110 for that. It is getting a little colder here, so I have been using my heat more often, so that is why it's increasing. But it is what it is, because in the summer I pay only $20 to $30 worth of electricity, so I guess they can get me for January. So now we move on to gas, and this is gas for my car. I do keep my gas on my debit card because I get my gas from Costco, so it's just easier for me, and that will be $30. And when it comes to expenses, that's all I have to pay with this paycheck. So if we total this up, it is coming to $140. So next we're moving on to the cash portion. Now, since I split some of my expenses across 2 paychecks, I always have to be mindful when the third paycheck comes to make sure that I'm not thrown off for next month. So in order to keep me in line for my car insurance that I will have to pay on February 25th, I do have to take a portion of this paycheck to cover a little bit of this bill. So for that, for the first half of my car insurance, is going to be a total of $100 that I am taking away from this pay. And then we move on to the things that I keep within my wallet. So for spending, that will get $40. For groceries, that will get $100. For toiletries, that will get $45. Clothing is getting $20. And eating out is getting $50. So when we total all of this up, that comes to $355 that I'm taking out for cash. Now we're moving on to my sinking funds, and right here I only have one listed that I'm taking out of this paycheck, and that is for my apartment. This is my main focus for this year, to make sure that when I move out, I have enough money so that when I move from my current apartment to my next apartment, I am not driving myself into debt. So as I mentioned to you guys in my previous video, I did want to utilize a lot of this paycheck to get a good start on this apartment sinking fund. So with that being said, I am adding $740 to this sinking fund. And since that is the only thing I am funding, it will be $740 for the total. So now we're moving on to extra debt. And my extra debt, or really my only debt, is for my student loans. And that is for Great Lakes. And with that, I have $200 that I can put towards my debt snowball. So that is what I will do for that. And then if we move on to savings, I leave this blank because I do take my savings out of the paycheck before I even get it. And for a rollover or a buffer, I always put aside $5. So that is what I will do here. And then to get the total that I'm going to withdraw from the bank today, I just add this $355 plus the $740 plus this $200. So that is a total of $1,295 that I will be taking out of the bank. So now that we know what we are going to do with our money and we have a plan, I just go to the bank, get the cash, and then when I get back, we will stuff my envelopes. All right guys, so I am back from the bank and I have the envelope with the cash. So we can go ahead and lay this out. This is just my little bank slip that I give to the teller. So let's go ahead and line this up. I am so excited. I swear, when I discovered this within the budget community, that you get 3 paychecks sometimes, it was a game changer. Now, I do know not everybody gets the benefit of it, which is so sad. I wish everyone could. I know it's only if you're like bi-weekly or paid weekly, but if you get paid on like the 1st or the 15th, sadly, this doesn't happen for you. But me personally, I never knew how much it can affect your budget and help you out if you really just look at it. So I highly recommend, if you are a bi-weekly or weekly payer, not a payer, if you are paid bi-weekly or weekly, to look at your calendar, see when it happens and plan it out, because it can really help you in terms of getting a month ahead, in terms of paying off debt, in terms of saving. Like, really utilize this because it is very helpful. So I have the cash lined up for us, and I do have my cash envelopes, my binder where I hold my sinking funds and my debt snowball, and then I have my cash dividers, and I carry these things in my wallet 24/7. So let's go ahead and start stuffing. All right, so we always get started with cash envelopes, so let's go ahead and do that. So I have my car insurance, and that will be $100. So I'm just going to put $100 in here, and that will have me set and ready going into February. I do not have the stuff Great Lakes at the moment, but I will bring this back out towards the end. So for cash envelopes, that's it. That's all we have for that. Now we move on to my cash dividers that I carry within my wallet. And I did not do a lot of spending this week. I don't know what it is. I literally just stayed in my house and was just being greedy with my money, I guess, because I have a lot of leftover. So let's get into spending first. Spending, I said I was giving myself $40. So that will be a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. So 20, 30, 35, and 40. So if we add that to what I have right now, that brings my total to spending to 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So $100 within my spending. I should not have told myself that, because now that I know I have $100, I'm gonna go out and spend that. So now we have groceries. That is getting $100. And I like to do my groceries in 20s. So that would be 5 20s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that is $100. And I did not go grocery shopping, so the total of my groceries is still here from last week. I only went to the supermarket and picked up like some milk, and that's it. And I am putting my dollars aside because I'm still doing the dollar challenge. So we will set that to the side. And now for my total within groceries, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, $200. So yeah, I am running low on basically everything. So all of this will most likely be gone, but I should be set for a good amount when I do. So next up we have toiletries. Toiletries is getting $45. So I will do 2 20s and a 5 to make 45. And now I have 20, 40, 60, $65 within toiletries. Up next is clothing. Clothing is getting $20, and I'll do a $20 bill. And I have 20 left over, so now we have $40 in clothing. Next up is eating out. Eating out is getting $50. And oh, I don't even think I explained why I'm giving myself $50. So my dad's birthday is coming up. By the time I get paid again, his birthday would have already passed. So I do want to have some money set aside. And shout out to you guys because you really helped me out when it came to figuring out what to get him. I will be taking a lot of people's suggestions, and one of them also was making a meal for him. So we don't normally do that. We normally go out to eat. So I might make a meal for him, but just in case I decide to back out and I'm lazy, I do want to have some money set aside for eating out in case he wants to go out to like a restaurant. So that is why I'm adding $50 for eating out. I don't normally give myself that much. So I will do 2 20s and a 10 to make the 50, and I do have $20 still left over. So for a grand total, we have 20, 40, 60, and 70. So that should be a good amount for us to eat. And then I have miscellaneous, and I mainly use this if I do online shopping and I want to put the money back into my account using the ATM. This is where I would add that money. So with all of my dividers, that's all I do for that. And they just fit in my wallet, just in the back right here. And there we go. So let me also put aside my singles. So for this week, we managed to bring in $3, save $3. So that's good. Every dollar adds up. And then I just put that in my jar. There we go, all set for that. And then we can move on to my coin jar. And there we go for that. So it is adding up nicely. And those are for my challenges. So now we can move on to my sinking funds. So with that, I will bring back the binder. And within my sinking funds, the main event today will be for apartment. So apartment is getting $740. So that's the 40. And then we should be taking $700 out of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me hold it this way. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 720, 740. And then what I have in here so far. So now within apartment, I have, let me just set the binder to the side. So now within apartment, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's $1,000. So 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270. So $1,270. That is what we have saved up so far within apartment, and that is great. I'm trying to save at least $4,000. I feel like that would be a nice, good amount to have by the time I plan on moving out, which is in October. That's when my lease is up. So we'll go ahead and put that right in apartment. And then for the last $200, that is going within debt snowball. So you see we have 1, 2, and within debt snowball we have some money. So now for a grand total, that is 1, 200, 300, 420. So that's $420 as an additional debt payment that I am making towards Great Lakes. So I'm just going to grab my envelope and then I will put this money in here so that I can make the payment. January was a big month for me. I mean, my main priority at the beginning was paying off my car, so that is where a lot of the money went. So I am not upset with this also being as an extra debt payment towards my student loans, so I appreciate that. Now we'll just go ahead, put the money right in here and then make that payment. And then when we do our debt snowball update, we will see this balance reflected on that. But as of now, all the money is gone, and that is that. So as always, guys, I want to take the time and always let you know how grateful I am for you watching my videos. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave some comments down below and thumbs up the video because that really helps. And if you haven't already, go ahead, hit subscribe, join the family because I would love for you to join. But with all of that being said, guys, that's all I have for today, and I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye, guys.